Modern gamers ruined nostalgia. It's not the companies. Okay? At the end of the day, okay, you're too cheap. Gamers are way too fucking cheap. The developers don't get the funds they need to make more games, or games that don't have any bugs, that are a good length, unique, creative, innovative, with content, just a glut of content. The reason why modern gamers especially have ruined nostalgia, the gaming nostalgia, is because they're so cheap that the games have to be compromised by being chopped up into microtransactions and services. What's the problem with that? If everything isn't loaded on the disk, okay, it requires internet to update for as long as the updates are available. If we're talking 40 years from now and I want to collect a PS5 game, good fucking luck. Okay? Gamers ruined the gaming industry because they are cheap. Okay? A game nowadays, to get what you want, to get tons of content, a AAA, new creative IPs, tons of additional content. The game's probably gonna have to cost $150 to $200 a game, right? And I'm sorry, inflation. Okay, I know you don't like hearing that because it's a bullseye explanation. It only stresses how cheap gamers are. They're a charity to self. That's it, right? And there's enough people who are in that headspace. You network through camaraderie. But outside of that narrow view, you don't recognize that inflation has sent everything into a tailspin, including your gaming experience. So you ruin nostalgia and you ruin the gaming industry, okay? You're propping it up by kicking dead dogs. That's what the gaming industry is now, is just kicking dead dogs, and that's your sick humor, okay? And you frustrated that the distraction doesn't work anymore because you're old. You're old now. It only lasts so long. You understand? Like, I don't know. Equate it to chocolate cake. If all you ate was chocolate cake, eventually you're going to get sick of it, right? But that's all there is, chocolate cake, right? And you're in this siloed view of an example of the gaming industry about cheap gamers, right? If the only escape you have is chocolate cake, one, you're going to be a fat fuck. Two, you're going to get sick of it. And three, complain, bitch, moan, cheap gaming complainers. You ruined the gaming industry. You ruined gaming nostalgia because you're not paying the money up front that developers need to create new, unique, fully flushed out AAA IPs, okay, all on one disc. And because you're cheap, all that content is spread beyond the physical media. So now you're tied to the console, whether the console has that content downloaded onto it. That's fragmented. That's fragmented the gaming retro nostalgia because it's the console, right? That's tied to your account, which you necessarily want to get rid of unless you don't care. But that's sensitive information, right? It's not like a Nintendo. There's no profile, right? It doesn't have my credit card information or my email. Okay, it doesn't have two-step authentication. Okay, all that stuff is passed hands over and over, and it's just your turn when it comes to gaming collecting. It's just a turn. At some point, it's going to leave your hands before or after you die, whether you like it or not. Okay, that is gone now. I stopped the 360 PS3 Wii era. That was the touchstone to the end of this charade we all call fun. It's a charade. It's just work.